Decker.
Just yeah. 2-year-old.
Yes, ma'am.
What matter are you here for, and in what capacity?
My name is Jessica Decker. I'm a case manager from Community Mental Health, here with Robert Beers.
I didn't know her name. He has a CMH caseworker.
Okay, sounds good.
I thought her name was Heather.
Thank you. You ready on Beers, you said?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Robert Gordon Beers, 24L2879371. Appearance, please.
Patrick Abood on behalf of the City of Lansing, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Beers, who joins us via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Beers, can you hear us?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Today was the date that was scheduled for a pretrial. This is for failure to display a operator's license. How are we proceeding on this matter?
Your Honor, if I may, there are a couple of things here that I'd like to request an adjournment for. The first being, we do not have discovery at this time in this file. I'm having my paralegal follow up with the city attorney's office to get that. Additionally, Mr. Beers is making efforts to regain his license. He and I spoke last night. He was supposed to be scheduling an appointment with the Secretary of State to figure out what they need him to do to reinstate his license. I understand this is a little bit of an older case. If the court would allow us this kind of one adjournment opportunity for him to do that, if the court would allow 45 days, he gets paid on the 29th and 30th, and that would be what he requires to pay out any reinstatement fees or whatever the Secretary of State requires.
September 23rd. September 23rd at 8:30.
Thank you.
No problem. Mr. Beers, do you have any questions for the court at this time?
Not at the very moment.
Okay, sounds good. If you do later have questions, you contact your attorney, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set. Handling Dang.
That is Mr. Raleigh. However, I believe I know what's going on there and can probably handle it.
He's out there now, Riley.
Oh, he's okay.
Where's Britney James?
She's out. I've seen her. We've also put her back out there. Britney James.
Oh, Britney James.
She's Raleigh's as well.
He's talking to Raleigh?
Yeah.
On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Brittany Nicole James, 25-01423. Appearance, please.
Patrick Abood on behalf of the City of Lansing, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. James.
Okay, Ms. James is scheduled for final pretrial to for an assault and battery. Is the necessary witness here?
Yes, we have both the victim and the officer, Your Honor.
Oh, this is never required to appear at final pretrial. Okay. How are we proceeding, counsel? Are we continuing to trial?
At this point, we have received no offers. There's been no progress toward it. Yes.
Okay, trial still as well. Okay, we'll see you next week for trial, 8:15 in the morning, okay? Do you have any questions at this time? For the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set. Yeah, that's for now, the notice. Please. Are we ready with Mr. Dang?
Please, so Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Christopher Isaac Dang, 25-01322. Appearance.
Patrick Abood on behalf of the City of Lansing, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Dang.
Mr. Dang was scheduled for jury trial. This is for disturbing the peace. I got an indication that there was going to be a plea of some sort.
Yes, Your Honor. The city is offered to reduce the charge to a breach of the peace, and it's my understanding that the defendant would like to accept that offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
We should consider that action.
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to accept responsibility? Fine is $135. Are you paying that today?
No, I get paid within this week, so I get a week's span time.
Pay within 7 days. You can pay at the counter that you're gonna pass on your way out. Or you can pay online. You need to use your case number to do that. Or you can pay by sending check or money order. Also, you would need to attach your case number so they know where to apply it, okay?
And you said right there when I.
Yep, the criminal traffic window that's on the right where you're gonna pass before you get to the elevator, okay? Do you have any questions at this time?
No, man.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set, sir.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Mr. Yang is here on Rivers.
Yes, he is. And, Wlodarski.
Said in what?
And Wlodarski. I'm butchering that name.
So 9:30.
Yeah, I think she's on Zoom. We filed
She is on-
substitutions.
Well, she was on Zoom.
They're in the background.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying you guys haven't had discovery, because I haven't since we received it either.
We don't have. Send us.
Yeah, I'm having my paralegal discuss, because yeah, it was an E, it was an everything's got on, but there's something discovery, it was per.
So, that makes sense.
How did you guys fail?
Yeah,
It
there's
just
no-
went too long. Yeah, cosplaying as me.
She's pretty. She's pretty.
Yeah, she's professional. She did those years.
She's got fancy shoes. She puts color.
Definitely shoes, yeah.
She puts color.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Hardest to find, it's like a tall fat woman finding clothes at home. I don't know whether it was thinking being something going on pattern. Clothes like this.
Yeah.
I've grown to be okay.
There's getting back.
Oh, this reception is awful over here.
Ma'am, you're not muted.
Okay.
There's one thing I'm right. It is harder to learn. So,
Mr. Yang, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Brent Rivers, I have 25-02088, 25-00143, and 25-00685. Appearance, please.
Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing. Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Actually, I'm appearing only on two of the files. Mr. Rowley is on the third. I'm on 25-143, as well as 25-685. Would I make sure I grab Mr. Rowley?
How are you proceeding on your matter?
Your Honor, I've called the hall and I'm not seeing Mr. Rivers unless he's on Zoom somewhere.
I don't see him present. Have you had communication with him?
I've not had any recent communication that I can.
Well, it's not your appearance for the Rivers matter.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Rivers.
Mr. Rivers is not present. Have you had any communication with him?
I've not been able to reach him myself.
Have I'll show bench warrant. That Mr. Yang, you hit on two, but not one. Awful trespass.
It all just depends, Your Honor.
So there was no conflict on the,
Correct, just depends on the facts of the case, and so. Yes, I can sometimes pose a challenge, so.
I can't hear nothing.
on the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Stephanie Wlodarski, 25-0, L 2943-511. Appearance, please.
Patrick Blue on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Yang on behalf of Mrs. Wlodarski, who is joining us via Zoom.
Okay, this matter was set for a pre-trial. This is for open end talks in a vehicle.
That's correct, Your
Were
Honor.
you able to resolve this?
Your Honor, I was just appointed as counsel last night, actually, and
Just sign the substitution.
yes, Your Honor. So I requested an adjournment to receive discovery and at least start talks with Mr. Abood and see where we can go with this.
Obviously, I would have no objection to that, Your Honor.
So it's the first setting for this.
August 26th at 9:30 work for you, Mr. Yang?
It works for me, Your Honor, yes.
Okay, I will reset this matter until that time. Ms. Wlodarski, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Just for my records, is this in person or Zoom?
Via Zoom.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Who's representing Perez?
We are.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Isaiah Alberto Perez, 22L27477262. Appearance, please.
Patrick Blue on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Perez.
Ms. Perez has a trial today for failure to display an operator's license. And he was still working through the appeals process when we convened on this matter in June. Do you have an update?
Go with my notes quickly. Standing as Mr. Perez is still working on that process. Is that right, Mr. Perez? Mr. Perez, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's the status of your process to appeal?
I applied and they denied me. Like the first time I talked to somebody, and now the second time I didn't even like get to have a hearing. And every time I apply, it takes 3 to 12 weeks to even get the decision back to get the hearing.
So you applied twice and you were denied twice?
Yes. For the first time I talked to somebody, and then this time I didn't even get the hearing.
You were denied without hearing the second time, probably because you just had a hearing.
No,
I don't know.
the first hearing was a long time ago.
Oh, okay. And they just send you a denial, but they don't explain what the basis of the denial is.
No, not really. I had sent in a 12 panel. I had like 5 different people write a letter basically saying that why I should be able to get my license reinstated, and then yeah, that's really.
Okay, how are we resolving this?
Say that one more time.
Asking your attorney how we're gonna resolve this.
Your Honor, the city has not made an offer on this, and it's been a pretty outstanding case, and it's, it would just be as charged at this point, Your Honor.
Mr. President, I suppose you have the option of just pleading as charged. Only option to have today.
You said that one more time.
Well, he has another option. He can plead his charge or he can go to trial. The city is not offering to reduce it, so you can either plead to the original charge or we can set this for a trial and you can require that they prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, sir.
Yeah, that's. I'll take the plea.
Okay, that's what you want to do today. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, this again, you can put your hand down as a failure to display an operator or a valid operator's license. This is a misdemeanor. You have the right in this matter to proceed to trial, the right to be represented by an attorney at that trial, the right to have the prosecutor, which is the office of the city attorney, prove each element of the charge of being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. And you maintain the presumption that you're innocent until they prove each element beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to question or cross-examine by way of your attorney all the witnesses or any witness that the prosecutor calls to testify against you. You have the right to subpoena witnesses that could testify on your behalf. You have the right to maintain your silence and not have silence be used against you, or you can waive silence and testify at trial. You understand each of those rights, sir?
Yes.
And are you willing to give each of those rights up today freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And no one's threatening you to get you to plead guilty, is that correct?
No.
There's been no promises extended to you if you plead guilty to this?
No.
As to the charge of failure to display a valid operator's license, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Counsel, on a factual basis.
Mr. Perez, on August 31st of 2022, were you driving a vehicle in the area of Ping near the intersection of Kelsey Street and Lansing?
Yes.
And did you have some contact with police?
Yes.
Driving, were pulled over essentially.
Yes.
Is it true that you did not have a valid driver's license that you could show them at that time?
Yes.
Any questions from the city?
Nothing from the city.
Find your plea to be freely and voluntarily made. Let's see. Your fine is $200. When can you pay that?
What's today? I can pay it next Thursday.
Okay, you can pay by coming in person and going to the criminal traffic window here on the 6th floor and make your payment, or you can go on the court website and make payment there, or a mail check or money order. If you do the latter two, you need to attach your case number, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions, sir?
Is there anything I can do like down at the courts to get the hearing, or is it just through Secretary of State?
That's just with Secretary of State.
Okay.
You're all set, and best wishes to you on that journey, okay?
So, thank you.
You're welcome. Have we seen Chris Morgan Murphy?
He is here. Jesus.
And then Sanquita Callahan is here.
Yes, I am.
And Pitman's here for a show prize.
Is it Callahan?
Yeah.
Sanquita Callahan?
Yes.
She's the love. I can log in and talk to her.
That's yours, okay. Your attorney's gonna log in and meet with you, okay?
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Kim Pitman, are you there?
Yes, hold on, I'm trying to get my face on here. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can hear you.
Okay.
On the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Kim Antonio Pittman, 24-02049 FY. Mr. Pittman, this was scheduled for a show cause because you owe $230.
Yes, Your Honor.
When do you intend to pay?
I should be healing soon. I just had a lumbar surgery and a hip procedure. So I haven't been working since actually you let me off probation to promise to pay. I just haven't been able to work. I got a letter from my doctor for my child support people because I had behind on that too. So I'm going to get my MRI August 13th and hopefully I can get back to work. I haven't worked in like 8 months, a year. Months. I mean, I haven't paid, but I have all the documentation. If I need to bring it down there or
Okay, let's see here. It looks like you were on probation on September 26, 2024 for 6 months. So you haven't been employed since when, sir?
I haven't been employed since before then.
I'm asking you what date have you been unemployed since?
Excuse me?
When was the last time you worked?
Since my spine surgery in 22, 23. Except for
You
I
haven't
do,
worked since 2023?
except for my self-contracting.
Okay, so why did you report that you were employed at Amazon in 2024?
I work self-contracting through Amazon, man.
Okay, so then you did work in 2024.
Yes. Signing fire is a job that pays taxes and stuff like that. That's what I thought you meant. But my self-contracting, yes, that's all right. I told you that already.
I'm just trying to see what your fines and costs include here. $230, right? Let's see, is that oversight fee? Must have made some payments at some. Yeah.
Yeah, I made a couple, man. I just haven't completed. I still owe like two.
So he made the crime. You paid the crime victim rights fee. So it's the oversight fees that you have to pay. That's what it is. Okay. Was he discharged early? Let me see.
Yes, man. I think
You were discharged early?
yes.
Who's discharged? Let's see. Second shift, huh? Okay, so, no, he wasn't discharged early then. Looks like you were discharged on time, because I only put you on 6 months probation.
Oh,
Okay, when do you anticipate going back to work, sir? You say you have an MRI
August 13th at the Izzo building in McLaren. August 13th, and then hopefully they can tell me something.
Okay, let me reset this 90 days.
Okay, thank you.
November 4th at November 4th at 9:15, okay, sir?
November 4th, 9:15. Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
No problem. You're still at the address on Ingham?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see you on your next court date.
Okay,
This is
thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. On the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Morgan Murphy, 25L2938362 and 61. Appearance, please.
Commissioner Goodwin, on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Miss Murphy, who is present to my right.
Mr. Murphy has a failure to display valid license in one-way street violation. This is the first proceeding. How are we navigating through this at this time?
Through counsel, defendant has presented a valid license, and the city is going to move to dismiss the failure to display and leaving the civil infraction outstanding at this time.
Understanding Ms. Murphy will take responsibility to the city.
That's correct, ma'am? Yes. The fine is 135. When can you pay? We'll get you to the criminal traffic window, and that will resolve these matters, and you'll be all set. All right, thank you. I think it's just coming 2 hours early. Right, so I'm not some job. Got stuff to do. And I support that.
This guy. So I gave him because he was 20. He was 21. On probation. And the guy he hit said he cared.
This is the third request I got from already expired. So, somebody's getting in trouble.
Southern California.
I've never been down there, but I know mine.
Oh, look at that. Looks decent inside.
Fraction of the price of a hotel.
Check against Verbo. Everything. They're pretty close. You might save $20 on there. Yes.
Right.
There's some guy like panicking out there, so I was trying to calm him down.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And just one.
So open up their piggy banks.
And the only vacation they've come for wasn't home Christmas.
We told you this.
Yeah.
We told, a lot of people told you that once you allowed them to have that. You were gonna have trouble doing something like this.
Although they won't be the deciding factor for me. I will say, no.
On the record, in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Sanquita Callahan, 25-01840, appearance, please.
Patrick Boone on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence, on behalf of Miss, sorry, just remember the first name. Thank you, Callahan, who is appearing via Zoom.
Okay, Callahan had a pre-trial scheduled today for failure, furnishing false information to the police. How are we proceeding with this?
Thank you, Your Honor. The city has extended an offer to reduce to breach of the peace once Ms. Callahan completes 15 hours of community service. To that end, we'd like to request an adjournment today to allow her the time to do that.
Is she employed?
I believe she is, Your Honor. She advised me that she believes pretty confidently that she can complete 15 hours in at least 30 days.
She doesn't live in Michigan.
I have a Butler Street address for her. Ms. Callahan, are you still on Butler in Lansing?
That's my address in Lansing, yes, but I live in Georgia.
That is information that is not in my file.
They had me just provide a Lansing address because I was there.
Okay, so understanding she's doing community service in Georgia. Is there any parameters as to where she can do her community service?
Looks like just.
Yeah, unless you just. You know, Your Honor, I don't have a list of places in Georgia or wherever.
Yeah, what is it? Decola, Georgia? Is that where you live?
Yes.
Never. How far? I'm not sure. Where is that in Georgia? What's it next
Gwinnett
to?
County.
Usually are the types of places we would take, like churches, schools.
Kind of the standard
Okay.
realm, community services.
Okay, so your attorney will work with you to make sure you get a place that's approved for a community service, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so let me get you a new date.
September 23rd at 8:30.
September 23rd at 8:30.
Okay.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Just Ms. Callahan, if you could reply to the email I just sent you with your location in Georgia so I can do some research for you. Nothing further
Okay, I
for the
will.
record.
Thank you, you're all set. Why do you need to know that? You don't need to know. You don't need to know where your client lives.
Unnecessary.
Alexander Rozell is here.
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
And then someone named MJ.
What?
It's Medina Johnson.
Please start your video, both people, please. Okay, let's see. This is the City of Lansing versus Alexander Rozell, 25L29346061. Mr. Rozell, you have a show cause today because you owe $220. You were supposed to pay that in 30 days, it says, but it did not get paid.
Yes, I had contacted the court via email. I called and they said that I could write in and explain my case. So to which I did that, and then they said that this would be routed to the appropriate judge. And then I received in the mail, notice for this hearing. So I did not receive any response back except that this would be routed.
I see here an email that was sent to the criminal traffic back on May 19th. The magistrate responded. It says here on May 21st, magistrate response to, it says, thank you for your request. The law prohibits the use of handheld devices, including simply holding a device. The court accepts your plea of responsibility, $220 by 30 days, or pay half and get another 30 days to pay half is what she wrote was the response.
Oh, I do apologize, Your Honor. I did not receive, it's not that I didn't receive the email. I'm looking through my email. I did not see that email. I only saw that this would be routed to the appropriate judge. If you could forward that to me.
I can't forward it to you because I don't have it. I'm reading the register of action.
Okay.
But it's now, the magistrate was handling it before. It's now before a judge because there's a show cause because you failed to pay. So she did review your letter. She did find that you were still responsible, and she noted she accepted your responsibility. Let's see here. Based on your statement, I don't think you're disputing that you were holding phone during the operation of a motor vehicle. And so I don't know what the only thing I can do is give you time to pay the money. I don't know what else you're looking for.
That'd be ideal. Even if it's split between my next paycheck and the following, that'd be more than helpful.
So,
and I apologize that I missed that initial response.
No worries. You're gonna pay when?
I could do, let's see, got a calendar here. Half on the 15th and then the other half on the 29th, if that's okay.
Okay, I'll note that you'll pay half on the 15th, the other half on the 29th. If you do need an extension, you just need to contact the court to request additional time, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, you're all set.
All right. Have a good day.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Medina Johnson.
Yes.
So this is City of Lansing versus Medina Johnson in 22-03013. Ms. Johnson, this is a show cost because you owe $189.58. And you were supposed to pay that by June 24th, but you did not. Are you paying that today?
Not make an excuse for this. I did end up paying it last night though, because when I did go down to the courthouse that Thursday, I talked to the lady. I told her that I could pay it up front. Then my mom got into a car accident. So most of my expenses were going to, because I'm still paying off the car from the incident also out of my pocket. So it just slipped my mind, but I ended up paying it last night just because I had this on my calendar for the court date set up today. So it was just a reminder.
Okay. Okay, so it probably hasn't processed, it did process. Okay, we do see that you paid it, so you're all set. Thank you. Let's see, Mila is logging in. What's your name, ma'am? You're muted. Can you unmute, please?
Hear me?
Yes, what is your name?
Mila Meade.
You can sign it, Andrew. Your signature needs to go on that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You say you're ready on her?
I'm sorry, who? That's a formal thing.
Oh. That is something.
Oh.
Oh, it's a formal hearing. Got it. Okay, so we've not seen Ajane Howard bench warrant. Okay. For the 30 to pay bench warrant, you can just put that amount as the bond.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I signed it.
You did? Okay, I got you.
Cash. Only. Martez Simmons did not appear. Okay, and so we're just waiting for Ms. Meade's attorney back.
All right, boss.
Definitely says in-person appearance required, so I'm not following. They resolve it?
Yes, we do have a resolution, and I believe I instructed him to reach out to you to see if he could appear via Zoom.
Oh, no, that's fine. If it's resolved, they don't have to, I'm saying I'm not having whole hearings via Zoom. On the record, in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Mila Meade, 25L 2941241 and 242. Appearance, please.
Patrick Abud on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Ockenick, the attorney for the defendant. We're both appearing via Zoom.
Date scheduled for a formal hearing. There was a basic speeding and an improper lane use. And my understanding is that there's been a resolution.
Yes, Your Honor, the city had offered to dismiss the improper lane and leave the outstanding basic speed for Mr. Meade to accept responsibility. I think that is agreeable, is my understanding.
Mr. Okereke?
I talked to my client. She's willing to accept responsibility for the speeding. Yes.
The fine is $135. I'm sorry, the fine is $140. Is she paying that today?
I think she'd need about 30 days to pay that, Your Honor, if that's okay with the court.
She employed?
I believe Ms. Meade's employed, yes.
So that she'll pay within 30 days. You know how to make payment, Ms. Meade?
I don't know how to make payment at the moment.
You can make payment by coming in person and you'll pay at the criminal traffic window on the 6th floor of the court. Or you can go to the court website, use your case number. This will be the case number ending in 242. And you can pay online or you can mail, check, or money order, okay?
Okay,
Do you have any questions at this time?
no.
Any additional matters?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing for me, Your Honor. Ms. Meade, just give me a call if you have any questions about payment and all that, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
you.
If anybody in the courtroom can hear me, can I get the city attorney's attention? I can give them a call, get a phone number to give them a call.
It's unmuted. Do you have his number?
No, I need that real quick. Or they can text it to me if he doesn't want to give it out.
Nope.
My number is 810-394-2952.
394.
2952.
2952. Thanks.
Who are you ready now?
Nigel Johnson and Omar Rodriguez.
And we have the canvas Terry.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Candace Terry, 25-01602, appearance please.
Brandon Waddell for City Line. Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Terry.
Terry was scheduled for a pre-trial on a furnishing false information to the police. Can't offer on this at all.
Yes, Your Honor, there was an offer to do a breach of the peace on that matter.
Yes, Your Honor, the civil infractions. My client wanted to accept that.
What is he gonna pay?
Say, and like towards the end of September, I don't get out until August 14th from Eaton.
I'll know what you're paid by the end of September. If you need an extension, you need to notify the court, okay?
Okay.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, you don't know.
That's it. On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Nigel Johnson, 24L2895172. Appearance, please.
Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Johnson, who's standing to my right.
Mr. Johnson is scheduled today for a pretrial for failure to display and operate his license. How are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor. We have offered, the city is going to offer a reduction to an allowing, as my understanding, that he's working with an attorney on his restoration of his license and has been paying money towards that as well. So tickets. The speeding ticket associated on this matter has also already been resolved separately, so happy to amend that.
That's all understanding, Your Honor, and Mr. Johnson wishes to enter a plea on allowing an unlicensed person to drive.
Raise your right hand, sir. I need you to face me, though. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, you have certain rights that you would need to give up if you want to accept the offer to plead guilty to the amended charge. You are innocent until proven guilty. Do you understand that? Okay, and you want to give up your right to the presumption that you're innocent? You also have the right to proceed to a trial and a jury trial and require that the city prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent at your trial and not have silence be used against you, or you can waive the silence and testify if you'd like. And you have the right to question or cross-examine any of the witnesses that the city calls to testify against you, and the right to call your own witnesses to testify. You understand that?
Yes.
You want to give up all of those rights to plead guilty to the amended charge?
Yes.
Is anyone threatening you to get you to enter a guilty plea today?
No.
Any promises extended to you if you plead guilty to the amended charge?
No.
As to the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed person to operate a motor vehicle, how do you plead?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes, as to the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed person to operate, how are you pleading?
Guilty.
Is that because you believe you're guilty?
Yes.
Naturally.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Johnson, is it true that on or about November 27th, 2024, you were in a vehicle near or on 496 in Clemens? And is that in the city of Lansing, Ames County, Michigan? And at that time, did you allow a person without a valid driver's license to drive a vehicle?
I did.
That person being yourself?
It was.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Any questions from the city?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
The court will accept your plea. I find your plea to be free, voluntarily and intelligently made. Let's see. I was just reading the notes from January. It looks like we had 3 outstanding citations. They were not here though, correct?
No, Your Honor. I believe any civil ones have defaulted. Did know there was a speeding ticket that's defaulted, and this was the only remaining one that I could find.
He's paid those already?
Have you paid that speeding ticket completely, or are you still working on that?
The one here? That was, okay, he did pay the one. So it shows in our system.
Yep, you're good. Okay, perfect.
Fine is $200. When will we pay? You paid that, sir.
200, so I can have that paid in a month.
I know that you'll pay within 30 days. You can pay at the criminal traffic window, or you can pay online using your case number, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions? Right, did I give you my? On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Jason Hall, 23-03068. Parents, please.
Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Good morning, the Honorable Court. William Barnwell here on behalf of my client, Jason Hall, who is present by Zoom. Mr. Hall, please state your name for the record.
Good morning. Name is Jason Cedric Hall.
Okay, today was the date that was reset for I believe it's a plea. The original charge being operating with a 0.17 or high blood alcohol content. And we reset this so that the substance abuse assessment could be done. Was there an offer?
Yes, Your Honor, and the city did receive the assessment last week and reviewed it, and this spoke with Mr. Barnwell. And we will be reducing it to just an OWI first. This after review of all that other documentation that has been provided to the city.
How does your client want to proceed?
At this time, Your Honor, I'd like to plead to the operating while intoxicated.
Okay, Mr. Hall, that's correct. You want to plead guilty to the OWI?
Yes,
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You have the following rights, sir, that you would need to understand, and then you would need to give up if you want to plead guilty. First is your right to the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent until proven guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to maintain your innocence and take this matter to jury trial, where you would require the city to prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes,
You have the right to maintain your silence at any trial and not have that silence be used against you, or you can waive your silence and testify at trial if you'd like. You have the right to see, hear, or question any other witnesses that the city calls to testify against you, the right to subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf, and the right to submit evidence at trial that you believe show a defense to the charge being brought against you. You understand each of those rights, correct?
correct.
Are you willing to waive them today?
Yes,
Anyone threatening you to waive these rights?
no,
Has there been any promises extended to you in exchange for a guilty plea today?
no,
Are you currently on probation or on parole?
no,
You understand that if you plead guilty, it could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current employer.
yes,
You also may need to place this conviction on a future job application. This conviction could have impact on immigration or travel status.
yes,
Okay. And do you want to plead guilty because you believe you are guilty?
yes,
As to the amended charge of operating while intoxicated first offense, how do you plead, sir?
guilty.
So can I have a factual basis?
Permission, water, Your Honor. Mr. Hall, on the date of February 9th, 2023, you're operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway in the city of Lansing, correct?
Yes,
Earlier in the day, you had been consuming alcoholic beverages, correct?
correct.
And do you recall what you were drinking? Let's say it was multiple shots of alcoholic liquor, correct?
Liquor, yes,
Okay. And afterwards, you were stopped by police and they did conduct an investigation and did determine you were intoxicated, correct?
correct.
After you were arrested, you did submit to a chemical test, and you would stipulate for the purpose of this plea, the results of that test were 0.20, correct?
Correct.
For your blood alcohol content. And looking back on this incident, you would agree that your consumption of alcohol did substantially affect your ability to operate a motor vehicle, correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Judge.
Any questions from the prosecution?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. I'll accept your plea. You live in Maryland?
Yes. Upper Marlboro.
And Your Honor, I did send the evaluation to the probation department. They indicated that they would put it in your file. Does the court have that substance abuse evaluation in front of it?
It was literally just handed to me as I asked him if he lived in.
Okay, understood. And while the court's looking at that, I just want to put on the record, my client did also complete, it's not reflected in the report, he did complete an alcohol awareness weekend through Class A training and has attended 27 AAs. I can make that documentation available to the court as well.
Thank you. Mr. Hall, what do you do in Maryland?
I'm a mortgage banker.
Counsel, you can make allocution.
Your Honor, as allocution, my client has no prior record that I'm aware of. At the time of the incident, we're not here to excuse it by any means. His mother was dying in the hospital. He was greatly distraught. He was self-medicating in a way that he deeply regrets. He was unable to visit his mother in her last moments due to the arrest. So his bad decision cost him greatly, even that moment. And it has certainly through the duration of this incident. And case had been out there for a while. He was waiting for something in the mail. He said, I'm pretty confident he was very unaware until he became of the warrant. And then when he did become aware of the warrant, he did physically appear with me at his side. He was arraigned. He's taken responsibility, as I noted, since the date of, really since his arraignment. He has gone, as I said, to 27 AAs. That seems to be working for him quite well. He did attend the Class A training, Alcohol Awareness Weekend. Now they call it the Alcohol and Other Drug Weekend. He did successfully complete that. I can provide that documentation. The court has so requested. He has since that time gotten new employment with the job that he has now. He's got a great professional history. And I've really found him to be kind of a stand-up guy. I really have. I've enjoyed getting to know him through the course of my representation. It is my hope that he's never going to need my help again. And I think that whatever conditions the court places on him, I do think he'll be successful. I always make a record that with recent sentencing reforms that there's a rebuttable presumption for non-jail, non-probationary sentence for non-serious misdemeanors. I classify first offense OWI. Not all judges agree with me. I would ask the court to consider fines and costs and verification of the class that he's already taken, that could be sufficient deterrence. If the court does see the presumption overcome, to put him on term of probation, that I would ask that it be non-reporting with modest fines and costs. He did just recently get back to court. I'm sure he can pay any applicable court fines and costs, if not today, within maybe 30 days or so, Your Honor.
All right, you said get back to court. Did you mean back to work?
Yes, I'm sorry, back to work.
Very good. Okay, and can you please provide the evidence of the programming to the court? You can send that to Judge Simmons Courtroom at Lansing, M like Michigan, I like ice.gov, and CC the city attorney, please.
And one more time, that was Judge Simmons Courtroom at, if I could have that latter part again.
Lansing, MI, like the abbreviation for Michigan,
yep.
.gov.
.gov. Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Just 1 second. I'm just waiting for his criminal history. In the interim, did your client want to make a statement or share anything at this time?
I would just advise him to remain silent at this time.
Sorry.
And while we're waiting on that, if I could have the city attorney's email while we're waiting.
Yes, Patrick, PATRICK .Abood, ABOOD at lansingmi.gov.
Thank you.
While I'm also waiting, Mr. Hall, you attended Tuskegee University?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
What is the motto for that school?
I'm sorry, one more time.
What's your alma mater's motto?
Oh, we have a few, but Booker T always say cast your bucket down.
Excuse me?
Cast your bucket down. That was one of Booker T. Washington's mottos.
Oh, Booker T, graduate of Hampton University.
Correct, but also founder of Tuskegee University.
Yeah, but I went to Hampton University. He was.
He
helped find with other support.
Correct.
Tuskegee. Very familiar. I'm very familiar with Booker T. Washington. I think there's an issue with printing your CCH. It may be that you don't have one here. I don't know. But we're just double checking before I move forward with sentencing. And so you said you had multiple models at that school?
Well, the other ones are more in reference to things that go on during homecoming. Let me just say that.
Oh, but those aren't official models. So those are just
Correct.
Slogans and things. Like, for example, Hampton Institute, also known as Hampton University's motto is "Let your life do the singing." That's what I'm asking. Like, what is the official motto of your university?
Tuskegee, and this is actually in our school song, Tuskegee, the pride of the swift growing South.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
And so, as I'm reviewing your substance abuse assessment and I'm getting to know you a little more, because I don't think I've ever, well, obviously I saw you May 20th, but I think it was briefly so that this could be reset. And typically I would have a pre-sentence report that you would have went over with our probation department that would have given me some information and background about you, told me more circumstances about the background. I recognize your attorney has advised you to remain silent, but if I ordered you to go to sentencing, that wouldn't apply anymore because you would need to fill out an interview because I need to know something about you. So that's why I'm asking you these questions. So you went to Tuskegee. Are you originally from Michigan?
I'm from Lansing. Went to JW Saxton.
Okay. Okay. So you were here visiting with your family and for an unfortunate incident with your mom, correct?
That is correct.
And my condolences for your mom. I can only imagine the mind space that you would have been in. And I don't know that anybody can really say with certainty what they would do when they're in a situation when, it's devastating and how they would react and cope. I recognize from the report that you have taken some steps to garner some better coping mechanisms. So based on what your attorney is saying, notwithstanding whatever I see on your prior criminal history, my presumption is that you would be a candidate for fines and costs. This is a matter that obviously did garner a reduction. I understand the circumstances surrounding the poor choice at the time. And then I also see record of steps taken after the fact that were not court ordered. These were on your own volition for you to rehabilitate. And so I have no problem with ordering fines and costs unless something shows up on your criminal history that is a red flag for me. So I'll just hold my final ruling until they can get that to me.
And I believe the only thing that would be on there would be a 7411 disposition from a number of years ago on a misdemeanor possession of marijuana that was dismissed under 7411. Is that correct, Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Judge. No person, so I was trying to figure out. Yeah, it's history of, so, 'cause there's no signal. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, counsel, I'm take your statement as an officer report for what it's worth because there seems to be some block on printing and we had to get someone else involved. Nonetheless. Judgment of sentence. Okay, there's a $75 crime victim rights fee that must be assessed, $50 state minimum cost, that must be assessed. Is there OWI cost recovery on this? Council?
I'll. I do not see one.
Sanford Police Services?
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh. There we go.
You have it?
Yeah.
It's usually with the lab reports.
582.76.
582.76?
Yes.
Okay, OWI cost recovery in the amount of $582.76 will be assessed. There's a fine of $500 that will be assessed. And you are gonna pay that in full, or do you need to make payments?
I would need to make payments. I haven't even received my first check yet. I just started on the 14th of July, but I am on commission, so we don't get paid until the following month for all deals that were closed the prior month.
Okay, your total is $1,207.76. Let's see, when are you going to make your first payment and how much are you gonna make?
I just want to pull up my schedule here, my pay schedule, if I may.
In trouble.
I don't think I've done anything recently. So she says I'm in
Your
trouble.
boss is here, you're in trouble.
Where is it?
Did you figure out when you can make your first payment, sir?
I'm looking for my
Oh,
first pay. Just bear with me. I had to do a two step verification.
Take your time.
Thank you. So that would be Friday, the 29th of August.
Okay, how much you gonna pay then?
I can at least do 500, but I very well may just go ahead and pay it all prior to that. But I just don't want to overstep my bounds here because again, it depends on how many loans I close in August.
No worries, I'll note here you made a payment of no less than $500 by the first of the month, and then balance within 30 days of that.
That's correct.
Thank you,
Make
Judge.
payment by logging into the court website, and you'll use your case number. That's the 23-03068 case number, okay?
Okay.
Okay, best wishes to you. Again, my condolences on the loss of your mother.
Thank
Any
you.
additional, no problem, counsel, any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Judge.
Thank you, you're all set.
Have a good day, everybody.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
You too.
Let's see, I have, someone in the jail that must be Derek Mitchell. Is that Derek Mitchell in the jail? I don't hear anything, no. I have a Cameron Clark,
I'm here.
okay. Chenise Hobs. Who's representing Chenise Hobs?
Yes, I'm here.
Searching now. Oh, looks like she's represented by Ms. Sutter.
You talked to Ms. Hobbs?
Yes, Your Honor. I do have Mr. Rodriguez who's here and ready as well.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Omar Rodriguez, 25-00843, appearance, please.
Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Rodriguez, who is approaching council table now.
Mr. Rodriguez was reset for pre-trial, and driving while license is suspended. I think that was the one that had an issue with getting his license restored and getting a debt collection number or something.
Yeah, Your Honor, there's still a lot of nonsense happening there. He had some updates on it, but he's being given trickled information at this point. The city and myself did reach a resolution for him to resolve this case today, and he's willing to accept that offer. That being to amend to a no operator's license non-person.
That is accurate, Your Honor.
Want to plead to that, sir? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, you understand, you can put your hand down. Your right to the presumption that you're innocent until proven guilty. Your right to take this matter to trial, and you can have a jury trial and require the city to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Your right to question any witness that they call. Your right to call your own witnesses to testify on your behalf. And your right to remain silent and not have that silence be used against you, correct? You want to give up all of those rights? Anyone threatening you to do that? Did anybody promise you anything if you give up those rights? Okay, as to the amended charge of no ops on person, how do you plead? Factual basis, please.
Thank you. Mr. Rodriguez, is it true that on or about March 15th of 2025, you were driving a vehicle on or near Vine Street in North Pennsylvania Ave? And is that in the city of Lansing, Ames County, Michigan?
Yes.
And at that time you were driving a vehicle, is it true that you did not have a valid license with you? Thank you. Your Honor, I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Any questions, please?
Nothing from the city.
I'll accept your plea if I get pleaded freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Your fine is $200. When can you pay?
More likely pay it off by like 2 weeks from now, like not next Friday, but the one after that. But if not, I might have another bill to pay, but for sure by the end of this month.
You pay within 30 days. You can pay at the criminal traffic window, okay? Or you can come up, or you can pay on the court website. You would use your case number, the 25-00843 number, okay? Do you have any questions?
No.
Any additional matters, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you. And you need to meet with
Ms. Hobbs, and I think I'm still in a breakout room somewhere.
Ms. Hobbs, please start your video. Who's in the jail? Can you say something for me? I don't know why I can't hear the jail. Can you let the deputy know we can't hear you?
I believe that's Derek Mitchell.
Okay, you'll talk to Hobbs, we just did Rodriguez. Who's representing Clark? Is that you as well?
It's me, Your Honor.
Are you ready?
I'm not ready.
Oh, okay. And then who do we have in the back?
We have Christopher Smith and Tiana Moore. That's where my client's from.
Oh, are you ready on any of those?
Almost ready.
Oh.
Pretty close. Dismiss the license for chief accepts.
Take it. Maybe a felony. Not for a felony. It's not gonna be a felony. It's 25 years straight. No, it's- so,
Can you hear us?
yes, I can hear you now. Thank you.
No.
think we'd be ready to go on the record with Mr. Clark.
Are you representing Mr. Mitchell?
I'm not.
On the record of the City of Lansing versus Cameron Clark, 25-00675 and 25L2929931. Parents, please.
Patrick Booth on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Clark, who's appearing by Zoom.
Mr. Clark has an open in-touch driver and then an expired plate that we reset so that he could get registration. How we proceed?
Your Honor, unfortunately, Mr. Clark has not been able to achieve registration. However, we worked out an agreement with the city whereby that open and talks charge would be reduced to a civil infraction of the breach of the peace. And then, well, Mr. Clark would accept that. He would also admit responsibility to the civil infraction for the expired.
Accurate representation they offer.
Okay, for the breach of the peace civil infraction, the fine is $135. The expired plate fine is also $135. When are you gonna pay these? Mr. Clark? Can you hear us? Mr. Clark, can you hear us?
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, your attorney states that you're going to accept responsibility to a breach of the peace in lieu of the open end talks. The fine on that is $135. And then the expired plate, your attorney says you're accepting responsibility. The fine is $135. So when are you gonna pay both of those?
May I ask the court if I could get just a little time on paying those? Just because I'm paying on other things that is costing me a little hardship, you know?
Okay, well, my question was, when was you gonna pay it? So you gotta tell me when.
Oh, if we can do sometime next month, that'd be great.
You're gonna pay both next month or one?
I could do one next month, and then the following month after that, if possible, I could pay the other.
Sounds good. I stated here that you'll pay the one ending in file number 675 within 30 days. You'll pay the citation ending in 931 within 60 days, okay?
Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Oh, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you.
He's gonna break out with me because I'm waiting on an answer.
Oh, I was gonna say, I tried to bring her back, but she's waiting for you. Got it. And then Mr. Mitchell has. And we have code compliance here or something?
See here?
Yes.
Would be on the Mark Kevin Smith.
Okay.
10 o'clock.
Is Mr. Smith here?
No, there's just.
That's.
Yeah.
Did more than one.
Yeah.
And they don't show.
Actually, yeah.
The only reason I had very hesitant because I thought he didn't show up before.
Let's see. Who are you ready for?
I'm ready with Christopher Smith, Your Honor.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing, this is Tiana Moore, 25-02936463. And then file number 25L2936461.
Would on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Ms. Moore.
Ms. Moore has an expired plate, and then a failure to display an operator's license that we reset. And she was very close to getting her license restored. Has she gotten it restored at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, they did have proof of that license provided to the city, and going to move to dismiss the failure to display. And, it's my understanding that the remainder expired plate, the defendant will be accepting responsibility for that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Fine is $135. What are you paying?
Can I get the rest of this one?
Okay, you'll pay within 30 days, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then, let's see. On the record in the matter or matters of the city of Lansing versus Christopher Smith, file numbers 25-00851943942 and 2019. Appearance, please.
Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Jacob Rowley on behalf of Mr. Smith.
Okay, these matters will be set for further negotiations with something like that. Here it goes. Or either loud music or disturbing the peace. And I think there was an issue with the video being turned over. Did you get the video?
Is it in process, I suppose? We have received some additional videos, but there are several cases where they're still, I guess, working on the gadget or something. We'll also note that Mr. Smith has a couple of more recently filed cases that are set for pre-trials on the 26th in this court. And we have not received discovery on those.
Are these for loud noise disturbing the pieces?
Very similar in fact.
You say several more, how many more are we talking?
We've got, I think, 6 cases total outstanding. We have
So 2 more?
That is correct.
Yes.
So what's the issue with the video?
Being redacted, it's in LTD's hands at this point. We are waiting on them to send it to us.
It takes 60 days to redact the video?
If let us do it in the house, I would hope not, but we're at their hands, unfortunately, Your Honor. And that's what I'm. Last week, we had it updated. It was currently being done, so I don't know if there was a backlog and we were pushed to the back burner or what, but I was hoping to have it done yesterday or today, but I have not received any notification.
He requested these videos in May, is my understanding. It's August.
As a clarification on that, Your Honor, the videos we are waiting on are related to the 252019 case, in which this is the first setting on.
Okay, so he has the videos for the other matter.
That is my understanding, and that's the one in this 202, in the newest matter that we have sitting in front of us today. There are more videos than what the rest of them have, I think.
Okay, so you're waiting on videos on that file. What are we doing with the other three? Because you got those videos.
We received some. Can you confirm we received everything at this point? I think it.
To my knowledge, outside of the 2019, the 851, 943, and 942 have been sent over.
Yes, because.
There was motor vehicle requested. We have not received any of those, but all of the body cam that we have has been forwarded on those. We're just moving forward with the case. We have requested as many other videos as we can get due to this situation. There was an offer, I don't know if it was placed on the record at some point, but it would have been 1-for-1 on the loud music and accepting responsibility to disturbing the peace, but do you believe that was prior to the 252019 case being issued here?
Okay, I'm just waiting. So did you receive the requested videos on those other three files, Mr. Raleigh?
I received some videos. I have no way of knowing at this point if I've received everything.
But it sounds like there's some videos that you may be requesting that they're saying they don't have. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Abud?
Yes, our office in preparation of this moving forward with requested additional discovery in our own, and we have not received that. That would have been dash cams.
Okay.
We have the body cams that are related to those officers that have been shared with us.
Okay, and the officer is saying that they don't have dash cam? Or do we need to set this for a hearing to find
I don't
out?
have.
Do we need an evidentiary hearing? Find out where the dash cams went.
Also have. I mean, it seems uncommon to me that there'd be so many redactions that need to be done.
I don't know. I used to be at the city attorney's office and I used to do FOIA. I don't know why they think that it takes this long to redact some videos. It doesn't take 4 months to redact videos.
These videos aren't being redacted for 4 months. This is the most recent one, is the one we are waiting on. And this is the first setting that we've got.
And yeah, but I had to reset. In May, he requested. Then in June, a month later, he still didn't have it. So I had to reset it to August. And when did you get those videos?
Most recently, July 30th, I believe, was when some videos were transmitted.
Today's the 4th or the 5th. So it took 3 months for him to get him. I'm not waiting another 3 months for him to get this one. And then now we have 2 new cases, which I'm sure I have.
I believe that is accurate.
And I'm not gonna wait 3 more months for each of those. I don't know what's going on LPD, but if I have to set it for an evidentiary hearing and maybe have the officers come and bring the evidence, and I'll do that. And then it doesn't sound like he actually got a response. I recognize you haven't received the dash cam, but are they saying dash cam does not exist?
I can't say with 100% certainty that.
Well, we need to know, we need to say with 100% certainty, dash cam does not exist. And then I'm sure Mr. Raleigh, because he's a zealous advocate, is gonna wanna know why. Why is there no dash cam? And it looks like the 4 files I have, 3 of those were issued by the same exact officer. We gotta find out where the evidence is.
Okay.
I'm gonna reset this for the next available court date so that we can find out where the evidence is.
August 26th at 9:30.
August 26th at 9:30. Okay. Get your notice to appear, although you have to appear, I guess, on the other two already anyways. At this point, I'm pretty vested. I kind of want to see these videos. I don't know what these disturbances are. Well, you have the right to remain silent. Let your attorney handle this at this time. So, let's see. We'll get your notice to appear. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set. Right. Antonio Castillia is here.
Sign the Mark Smith out there.
Oh, I was gonna call that one next, because I don't think Mark Smith is gonna join us for some reason. This person is- Not quite, no. I'm sorry?
Yes, Your Honor. We are.
Okay, what are we doing with the code matter? Let's see, let me get Ms. Hobbs ready. Ms. Hobbs, are you ready?
Yes.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Chenise Hobs 24L29141111112 and 25-00020. Appearance, please.
Ashwood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Ms. Hobbs, who's joining us via Zoom today.
Okay, Ms. Hobbs was supposed to be working to pay off her fines, and she has a GWLS, a no insurance, and a failure to yield accident. What are we doing today?
Yes, Ms. Hobbs was able to get her license restored. Proof of that was provided to the city. At this time, the city has offered to dismiss the failure to yield and file 24L2914112. They've also offered to reduce the driving license suspended and file ending in 020 to allowing an unlicensed person to drive. And she will be accepting responsibility as is to the no insurance and the remaining file ending in 1110I.
Thank you. That's correct.
That is an accurate representation.
Okay, Ms. Hobbs, that's accurate. You want to plead guilty to the amended charge and file number ending in 20 to allowing an unlicensed person?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. I don't know why.
Just repeat it one more time because you broke up, Ms. Hobbs.
Yeah.
Okay, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yeah.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You have the following rights, ma'am, that you would need to waive or give up if you want to accept the offer to plead guilty in this file. And that's first, the right that to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. So you have the right to maintain your innocence and require that the city first prove your guilt. They would have to prove each element of the charges being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt at trial. You understand that?
Yeah.
You have the right to remain silent and not have that silence be used against you, or you can waive silence and testify at trial. You have the right to see, hear, or question any witness the city calls to testify against you, and the right to subpoena witnesses that will testify on your behalf. You understand those rights?
Yeah.
Are you willing to give all of those rights up?
Yes.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
No.
Any promises extended to you to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Do you want to plead guilty because you believe you are guilty?
Yes.
As to the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed person to operate, how do you plead?
Guilty.
No basis.
Thank you. Ms. Hobbs, is it true that on or about December 26th of 2024, that you were in a vehicle on or near East Grand River Avenue and West Saginaw Street?
Yes.
And is that in the city of Lansing, in County, Michigan?
Yes.
And is it true that at that time you allowed a person without a valid driver's license to drive a vehicle?
Yeah.
And that person was yourself, correct?
Yeah.
Thank you. Your Honor, I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Nothing further from the city, Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. And then you're accepting responsibility to the no insurance. Your no insurance fine is $135. And for the driving while license is suspended, the fine is $75. When are you gonna pay? I'm sorry, the allowing a license, that fine is $75. When can you pay?
I paid in like 2 or 3 weeks at the end of the month.
You're gonna pay all of them or a portion?
I can probably pay all of it.
I'll note here that you'll pay within 30 days, okay?
Okay.
Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Mr. Kelly.
Mr. Who?
Jerry Kelly.
On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Derek Mitchell, 22-02711, appearance, please.
Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Mitchell, who's joining us via Polycom.
Okay, Mr. Mitchell has a pretrial for driving while license is suspended. How are we resolving this today?
Your Honor, there's been an offer extended to plead guilty as charged with a killover agreement to time served. If my math is correct, he has 54 days credit as of today.
That is accurate, Your Honor. So I'm not gonna say it. I haven't done the math, but the offer itself.
I've not done the math either, but I trust Ms. Sutter's math. And as I review the file, he had a 10% bond in January. And then in March, a cash surety bond, because he's failed to appear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 times. I'm sure he has at least 56 days of credit. So you want to plead guilty, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
I have more than that. Looks like it's been in since June 17th at this point.
Yes, as far as like the conservative guess was 54 based on what I was able to piece together.
Definitely is 4 times that. You can raise your right hand, sir. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Mitchell, you have the right to take this matter to trial and maintain your innocence. You are innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to require the city prove your guilt by proving each element of the charge of driving while license is suspended beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to remain silent at any trial and not have silence be used against you, or you could waive your silence and testify at your trial if you'd like. You have the right to subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf, and the right to see, hear, or question any witness that the prosecutor calls to testify against you. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to give up each of those rights in order to plead guilty today?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
No,
Any promises extended to you for you to plead guilty?
no,
As to driving while license is suspended, how do you plead?
guilty.
Actual basis.
Thank you. Mr. Mitchell, is it true that on or about October 3rd of 2022, you were driving a vehicle on or near South Martin Luther King Boulevard and West Holmes Road?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan?
Yes,
And is it true that at the time you were driving that vehicle, you did not possess a valid driver's license?
yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Your Honor, I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Does the city have any questions?
Nothing to the factual basis, Your Honor.
The court satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Your credit time served. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
This is the matter of the city of Lansing versus Mark Smith, 25005351. Appearance, please.
Patrick Boone on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Let's see, and today was the date scheduled for a code compliance. It's currently 11:08. No one's appeared or answered to Mark Smith. How do you want to proceed?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. At this point, with Mr. Smith's failure to appear, we would request an order to abate the residence.
Order to abate is granted. Can you produce an order?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Any additional matters?
Nothing from the city.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. On the record in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Jerry Kelly, 24-03236. Appearance, please.
Patrick Boone on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Mr. Kelly, who is approaching council table now.
Okay, Mr. Kelly has a pretrial scheduled for driving while license is suspended. What are we doing today?
Your Honor, there's been an offer to amend to allowing an unlicensed person to drive, and he wishes to accept that offer.
Yes, that is accurate. It has been represented to me that he has done all the necessary things with the Secretary of State and is awaiting an appointment. There was coinciding civil infractions that have all been posted on this, including in allowing it in a no light and no insurance. So that was taken into consideration in this production.
Please raise your right hand, sir. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You have the right to take this matter to trial and maintain your innocence. You're innocent until proven guilty. You understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to be silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. Require the city to prove each element of the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. The right to see, hear, or question any witness the city intends to call against you, and the right to subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf. You understand that?
Yes.
You want to give those rights up today, sir?
Do you wish to give up those rights?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Anyone threatening you to do that? Any promises if you give up those rights? Are you looking to plead guilty because you believe you're guilty?
Yes.
As to the amended charge of allowing an unlicensed person to operate, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Actual basis.
Thank you. Mr. Kelly, is it true that on or about October 18th of 2024, you were in a vehicle on or near West Jolly Road and South Martin Luther King Boulevard?
Yes.
And is that in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan?
Yes.
And at the time you were in that vehicle, did you allow a person without a valid license to drive a vehicle? And that person was yourself?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that satisfies the factual basis.
Does the city have any questions?
Nothing to factual basis, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, if I may very briefly be heard on the fines.
Accept your plea, find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, I was a little early on that. I appreciate that. As Mr. Abu previously stated, there was 2 in coinciding civil infractions that have previously defaulted. I would ask the court to consider reducing the typical fine that is issued in a case like this, as he's still making payments on those, to allow him to keep up to date with those. I believe those are currently at 185 and 165. He's leaving directly from here to go talk to the window about making those payments. But I would ask the court to take into consideration his financial situation right now. He is on very, very limited income and trying to make best efforts to make payments towards not only today's case, but those outstanding fines from the same day.
Thank you. Fine is $75.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
You're gonna go get on a payment plan, is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Get you to the window so that you can talk to them about your payment arrangement.
Yeah.
Alyssa Stidd did not appear.
Your Honor, she was in custody when I checked last week. Double check my notes to make sure it was in county, but when I ran her name on Thursday, she
Well, it
was.
says, I don't know, looks like she might have been out when she was away, but I don't know if she's back in. I don't know.
Just a moment, my notes here.
Eaton County was looked like where she was in the fall. I don't know.
My program is slow loading here. Just one moment, please. Your Honor, I checked VineLink on the 1st, and she was listed as in custody at Eaton County. And when I
She's
talked to
in
her
custody where?
in Eaton County, and my note indicates for the last time I spoke with her in June, she indicated she was believing she was gonna be there until January.
Yeah, the magistrate's note was that she was at Eaton County, but obviously this was not tagged, so we'll reset this.
Thank you.
And then I see Antonio Castillia here, who's representing him.
That's Mr.
In Your Honor, I actually can speak with him briefly.
Is there anyone else on Zoom right now?
Yeah.
She doesn't have any to do. Straight on to settings to do. Exactly. Okay.
Here we go, buddy. Yeah, what do you got going?
Nothing.
You guys must be working.
Just go there.
You guys working on tariffs in there?
They just go in there and they give talk to each other. Sometimes for longer than necessary.
Ready with Mr. Castillo.
On the record, in the matter of the city of Lansing versus Antonio Castillia and 25-00846, appearance please.
Patrick Boone on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Castillia, who's appearing remotely by Zoom.
And this was an open alcohol in public that was reset for further negotiations. How are we resolving this?
Yes, Your Honor, the city is prepared to offer a reduction in the appreciable fees.
My client will accept that correction. Your Honor.
Fine is 135. When are you gonna pay?
Friday, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll note that you'll pay within 7 days. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Problem.